This man was sentenced to death once. Then a legal twist gave him a second chance. But in the end, it led him straight back to death row. In 2005, 31-year-old Ivette Farinas was working as a waitress at La Carreta in Miami. She hired a local handyman, Rafael Andres, to do repair work around her apartment. To Ivette, he seemed like an ordinary worker. But hidden behind that appearance was a violent past she could never have imagined. Years earlier, in the late 1980s, Andres had killed another woman named Linda Escarreta. Despite pleading guilty to that murder, he served only about 18 months in prison before walking free. Then history repeated itself. When Ivette suddenly failed to report to work, concern quickly turned into panic. Firefighters were called to her apartment after reports of a fire. Once inside, they uncovered a horrifying crime scene. Investigators determined Ivette had been brutally attacked, stabbed, and finally strangled with the cord of a rice cooker. The fire had been deliberately set in an apparent attempt to erase the evidence. But the killer made one critical mistake. While detectives were still processing the scene, Andres was already using Ivette's stolen credit cards for shopping sprees and cash advances. That trail of financial evidence led investigators directly to him, helping prosecutors build an overwhelming case. In 2015, a jury found Rafael Andres guilty of first-degree murder, armed robbery, and arson. He was sentenced to death. Years later, however, a Florida Supreme Court ruling requiring unanimous jury recommendations in certain death penalty cases overturned his original death sentence, forcing a new penalty phase. Hearing. Prosecutors highlighted Andres' previous murder conviction from the 1980s as one of the strongest aggravating factors, arguing that his history showed a clear pattern of extreme violence. On July 24, 2026, Judge James S. Pooler agreed. Citing Andres' prior murder conviction and the brutal nature of Ivette Farinas' killing, the judge once again sentenced Rafael Andres to death. One legal twist gave him another opportunity, but it wasn't enough to change the outcome. Follow for more real crime stories and share this video with someone who enjoys true crime cases.